for anyone wanting to set up a store online for anything and sell it through Facebook and Instagram, prepare for a multi-day, if not multi-week battle. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Recovering Entrepreneur. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Luke Garnsworthy. Up until November 2022, I was running a small hospitality business, which unfortunately went down, and I am now on the path of recovery back into the world of business. So it's been a while, YouTube, about 2 weeks since my last video. I did promise to put these up weekly, but unfortunately business life just got in the way. And I'm not one of those people that were like, yeah, I'm going to get up super early, go to bed super late, work 1 million hours a week. I need a life, and I need to sort of manage my workload. So unfortunately, this video series kind of took a back seat, but I'm back, hopefully back on every week now, updating everyone on my progress with various businesses and kind of what's going on. So let's get into it. So we're just about to go into the third week of orders for the cookie slice company. Amazed to say that the first 2 weeks sold out completely. I am doing a really limited amount of stock on the website just to manage kind of what I can do in my tiny little kitchen at home. But no, it's going well. I'm just actually in the middle of baking some sponges now to go in the middle of the slices, so I might have to run off when the timer goes, but I've got a moment of peace and quiet, so I thought I'd better get this done. So yeah, first week sold out. Really happy. The feedback's been amazing. Made some changes. I've listened to the feedback. Some people wanted a slightly thicker cookie slice, so we've done that. Working on stopping the cookie getting quite so soggy from things like the lemon curd and the strawberry jam. So developing ideas around that. So, you know, feedback at this early stage is really what it's all about. And it helps us evolve and improve the product. So if you've given us feedback, I really appreciate it. You can also leave reviews on the website now if you've tasted the cookie slices. And I'd really appreciate that as well. So stupidly, I did book a content shoot for my favorite gin brand based in the Chiltern Hills, Campfire Gin, on the Monday that we launched the cookie slices. So that was hectic. Straight over there about 8:30 in the morning, shot 5 of their cocktails, which was great. I absolutely love Campfire Gin. Anyone that knows me knows it's pretty much the only gin that I drink at the moment. I've got various bottles of it up here on the shelf. That's for my own content later on, and then hoofed it back home to get the orders sorted out. It was a quick turnaround, but we got it done, and super happy to trundle down to the post office on the Wednesday and send it all out. So yeah, really happy. Thank you to anybody that ordered. So in the world of cookie slices, what are we up to? Tweaking a few things now. We're kind of learning each week what works, what doesn't work, what needs to change, what we need to introduce. So for example, I only got one size of box to send out, thinking people would just order 5 slices, and we've got loads of single slices and 2 slice orders. So we found some smaller boxes for that. I need to get some smaller envelopes done and printed and branded up. So that will come in future. Labels, literally just got one label, which says 5 slice box on it. So we're going to get some more labels printed for the single slices and the 2 slices. So yeah, lots of little things. But like I've always said, like, you've just got to get on with it. You know, get an idea, get a product together and get it out there, and then start tweaking the process and the product as you go. So that's exactly the phase that we're in now. So we've also got a load of nice content coming up. I had to put my feet up last week. I won't go into too much detail, but I had a minor procedure. Let's just say there'll be no more kids on the horizon, which meant I had to put my feet up. So spent the week planning the whole of March's content for the cookie slices. Obviously, there's room to throw extras in, spur of the moment stuff. It's never a rigid structure, but we've got the base content sorted. Most of it's been created already. Spent the end of the week before last creating that, and then I'll do some more this Friday, and that'll basically be March done. So essentially a month ahead, which is great. really looking forward to that. Got lots of different angles of cookie slices being made, all the elements, etc. So you can kind of really see the behind the scenes action on that. Studying, I hate to say, much like YouTube, it's taken a back seat for the last 2 weeks. That first week was, like I said, crazy. And my head just wasn't in it. And last week I was in a little bit of pain and discomfort. So I just took the opportunity to put my feet up. I will get back on it. I've decided that we're kind of focusing with Lunar Solutions more on the content creation side of things. I have started using Webflow, which is kind of a nice mix between WordPress, sort of drag and drop, and coding. In fact, having some knowledge of the coding has really helped build the Lunar Solutions website with Webflow. I'm quite happy with it. Love to hear what you think. Please go and take a look. I will continue with it. I want to get this course done. I'm not going to give up, but like I said earlier, there's a lot of things going on, and I have taken on a lot and potentially taking on even more soon, which I'll be able to talk about later on in future videos. So I just got to prioritize my time. I've got a young family. I've got to spend time with them. I'm not one of these people that's going to work 7 days a week and neglect everyone in my life. So the studying will happen, but just a little bit slower than I'd hoped. So content creation front, like I said, I had a great shoot with Campfire. I'm having some real issues actually with Premiere Pro. It's a relatively new system to me. I feel like I've got my head around getting the reels together, editing them, laying audio on it, working on bringing the titles in. At the moment, I use an app on my phone called Mojo. So I create the reel on Premiere Pro, send it to my phone, add some cool titles on Mojo, and then upload it to the client's cloud. But Premiere Pro keeps screwing with my images and makes them really washed out. So if I attach an image at the end, so we're having some battles with that at the moment, but all part of the learning curve. There are ways around it. Just got to make sure that it's what the client wants really at the end of the day. As usual, fortnightly Crockers content shoots. Did one last week. Got some really nice stuff for their downstairs menu. I've got to say it's really nice to see the downstairs, especially at Crockers, is really busy, especially at the weekends. It was an idea to maximize the space and obviously generate much needed revenue. And from what I hear, Fridays and Saturday nights, it is packed. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I don't think the team there are particularly happy because they're super busy, but yeah, that's life. Get on with it. It needs to be busy in order to survive. If anyone watching this hasn't been to Crockers or hasn't been recently, please do go and support them. I still feel like it's my baby. I still love it, although I'm not really involved per se. And I'd love to see it continue to thrive. So the other little business at the moment, obviously, is the Etsy store. Again, nothing's really happened to it because I still need to understand Etsy. I like Shopify and I understand it, but I get the Etsy community and how much of an advantage it is to be part of that. So I'm going to stick with it. I've got loads more digital assets ready to upload, but there's no point unless I can market it effectively. And on the subject of marketing, I have had an absolute battle with our friend Mr. Zuckerberg and his Meta team to get the cookie slice on Facebook and Instagram as a store and link it to Shopify. Absolutely bonkers. The hoops I've had to go through just to get Facebook to give me a store. From what I can see on Instagram, you still can't see the store, even though it says it's there. I can't tag any products. I've managed to link Shopify into Instagram and Facebook, which has now doubled up the items because I had to manually input the items into Facebook. Took ages for Facebook to verify me. Once I got that, it took ages then for Shopify to accept that the verification had happened and I wasn't some dodgy money launderer or something like that. I don't know. But for anyone wanting to set up a store online for anything and sell it through Facebook and Instagram, prepare for a multi-day, if not multi-week battle trying to get your head around it. The information out there to support you and help you do it is non-existent. There's a few YouTube videos, but I literally just went through every tab on every setting, everything I could to find out what was going wrong. And then they take days to verify it. But I'm hoping that this week, as Instagram does, it just kind of updates and changes stuff all the time. I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to tag the products in it, because that's kind of the whole point. And then when you see my post, you can just click on the little producty bit on the image, and it'll take you through to the store, and then you can order loads of cookie slices. So yeah, that's kind of it for this week. Short and sweet. Got to get back to the kitchen and crack on with these cookie slices. We've nearly sold out this week. Orders will cut off on Wednesday, so fingers crossed the rest of them will go. But yeah, just a quick little update, seeing as I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, and next week we'll get back onto the usual structure. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hit like if you can, just to help me, and please do spread the word. And I promise these videos will be back weekly and getting better and better.